Lakaba is going to play some Minecraft. Two Lakaba is going to punch a tree for wood. Two Lakaba is going to mine some cobble. Two Lakaba is going to kill a zombie good and hop and hop and hop and mine and dig a hole and jump inside and oh my god, we're gonna run. I think I will gotta come.
So let's head back on down and stop messing around. But this is, so I think of this as Hawk's front porch. So basically from here up is the Winterhaven Hawk's nest. Think of it that way. At the top of his ivory tower. Because he's already building a wonderful Hawk's nest at Hard Luck. So I don't want him to come down here and build another Hawk's nest down here and just be building the same thing over and over again, getting bored with it. Rather, I thought I'd build him this wonderful little quarters here, and he snatched it right up. I built it for him, but didn't tell him I'd built it for him, and said, go ahead and choose your space, and it's the one he went for, so it made me pretty happy. It tickled me, Hawk. I gotta say thank you, man. You made me feel like maybe I kind of read your taste or something. I figured he'd go for the highest point. But, so basically from here where the ladder goes up, consider that to be private territory. This right here would then be considered the top level and observation deck of the public area of the White Tower. And this is the highest shooting deck, marked by the red border around the door and that edge. And this door looks directly south to the fishing hut. If I shift and move forward, I'm just far enough out that I can make out the fishing hut there, you see? That's why I built it where I did. So that is top level red door. We drop the nice thing. All we got to do is just drop through. See, next level down. This is just the foyer. So I consider this to be this and what's above to be the one kind of unit. So Hawk has the top 2 floors as a unit, and these middle 2 floors are a unit. Because remember, this you can only enter once you've gone through this doorway. All right, and then the deck. This room and the bottom floor are kind of a unit. So that's the way to think of this space. The sheep are down below. So floors 1 and 2 are a unit. Get on up there. So floors 1 and 2 are a unit. And then floors 3 and 4 are a unit. And then Hawk has floors 5 and 6. So there you go, folks. That is the White Tower. I know this tour is taking a while, but I want you guys to see all the awesome stuff. Because remember, I am building this all legitimately in survival. All right. I have I'll tell you what. I never thought that grass and saplings would make such a difference to me in my universe. But the fact, number one, that grass is used for thatch. We cut it with our knife to make thatch, and it's used for so much stuff. And the fact that the trees naturally propagate saplings. I have cut trees and cut trees and cut trees, and they just keep growing back. It is so awesome. And even these ones, even these ones that grew inside the sheep pen, I don't mind that. That makes it pretty. You know, gives kind of a nice view and a little privacy here, you know. So, I mean, that's awesome. That's epic. That's why I put the stairs on this side, because that tree grew there. But all right, but yeah, so there, Hawk. I expanded all of this, and as you, I'm sure, found out last night. But so here we go. The White Tower floors 1 and 2 are a unit. Floors 2 and 3 are a unit. Floors 4 and 5. Let's see. So 1 and 2 a unit. All right. So bottom floor and red stairs floor. That's a unit. The bottom foyer entrance and the glass floor above. That's a unit. And then the glass block foyer and Hawk space, that's a unit. So is that 6 floors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 floors total to the tower. Okay, guys, and that's pretty much everything here. I mean, like I say, we got the garden over there, we got the fruit trees. We've installed the foundry. Basically, what I've been doing is tending to the animals, and when in between tending to the animals, going on exploration trips east and south until I finally found kaolinite. Oh, you lovely bananas. Such lovely bananas. Oh, speaking of, I gotta eat, man. Wow. Woo. But that's also why I'm rocking a little more advanced gear, because I needed it in order to go out and search for these. I was able to find a small amount of salt, and I mean a small amount of salt, enough to make basically 3 stacks. I was able to find a small amount of flux-based stone to have a little bit of flux for working leather. I mean, it took a lot to get these few. And let's actually go to the map here, and what I'll do is I'll zoom out and I'll show you where I explored. So down here, right here, is where our build is for the tutorial. Okay, there's the fishing hut, and here is Winterhaven. Okay, we'll zoom in a little bit there so you can see there's Winterhaven. Well, basically what I did is I went up and around, and the first thing is I found some deer here, and I put them on a leash, and I drug them home, kept them in a pen, and then fed them wheat until they became fairly acclimated, and then I released them right outside our place here, so that we've got some deer that wander around in this area over here that number 1, don't despawn, and number 2, are friendly. You can go up and if you've got salt, you can feed them a little salt and they won't run away. And of course, that's an emergency food source. Over here, I found the God Seat. Wait till you guys see this. It is absolutely amazing. And this is some of our next episodes coming out. I'm going to take you guys on a journey with me and hopefully Hawk, and we're going to go see the God Seat. And this is where I found the sheep, and I actually swam them across from this narrow point. Then down over here is the mystery ores, and there are a bunch of ores there. That's where I found a small deposit of the graphite, thank goodness. And it was just a small deposit, but I have a feeling with some deeper mining, we might find more. Over here is where, this is a patch of marble I found, which is epic. It's absolutely epic. Then down over here is a cliff full of copper ore. And there's a hot spring. There's a harbor here on this lake with all kinds of hot springs. It's just gorgeous, you guys. I got to take you to these places. Oh my goodness. This is the seat of the goddess, whereas there was the god seat over here. This is the goddess seat. Here is the sky stones. Wait till you see those. I'm not even going to describe them. You can just kind of guess at what they are. Here's where I finally found the kaolinite. I'm sure there's kaolinite closer, but that was where I found it. And then down in here, there are all these collapses where this claystone is. And what I was doing was basically trying to trace the snow line. Here is a valley full of hot springs. Here is the God Hearth. It's this crazy volcanic space. Here, I found another hot springs, except it's waterfalls. Here is a hill full of coals. So I explored all of this over the course of the winter, taking trips one step at a time, taking a boat down the coast, and then doing some overland and stuff. And what I did is I basically traced out what the edge of the snow zone was. So all of this down here, this is all South Haven. This is all, we're on this island here, but you can see how far I traveled, taking the boat across and exploring, just heading back whenever I needed to. And that's so many places, but right down here is where home is, and way, way, way up here, you can see how far it is, way the heck up here, we've got our original town of Hard Luck. So let's get on out of this. I know that we're almost at 30 minutes here, but I wanted to show you guys what was going on. Oh, how is it going fuzzier? Goodness, I can't believe, well, I guess. But it means we're going to got another baby on the way. I'm going to have to do something like do a secondary fence with a one gap all the way around this, so that when they give birth, if they give birth and the baby gets pushed out through the fence, the baby's okay. Because I had a lamb that was born and got pushed out through the fence, and we had a cow over here that was born that got pushed out through the fence. But it's time to see if we can manage to feed you. Yes, all right, 100% acclimated. There you go. Now when you grow up, you're going to be my best pal. Yep. And how are you? You want some? There you go. Oh, I'm feeling lovey-dovey, huh? Oh, Rain, you're going to have another baby? Oh, I sure hope you're the papa there, Cloud. I don't remember this guy being developed enough in terms of friendliness to mate, and that's important. See, he's only got a little bit of red to his heart. He doesn't have the white border around the heart that says that he's at least 30% of his acclimation level. All right, let's go see how the mule babies are doing. They too should be ready for some feedy. Oh, and look at that. They're really, really close to being fully acclimated. Can we get it? Not quite, huh? How about you? Ooh, you're almost there. And you're almost there. And for Meanie, and for Mo, and for Miney. There you are, Eenie. Yep, Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo. Oh, poor Larry and Curly. I'll have to set up a memorial to them. I saved their skins and stuff so that I could set up a memorial to them. All right, excuse me, guys. But there you go. So that is a basic tour of Winterhaven with our lovely orchard full of peaches that I have got to harvest and get tucked away, or we're going to lose all. Oh, and we just did. See, I just said it. I looked over there, saw the peaches. It reminded me, and there you go. We're too late. We just lost all those peaches. Oh well. But that's the thing about this mod. If you don't stay on your game, you lose resources. Simple as that. So, and then up over here, over the hill. So I guess it is, yes, up over hill. Ah, hey, there's one of the deer I was talking about. What are you doing, silly? What you doing? Huh? Hi. That's the buck. I'm not sure what he's doing, but up over here is where I brought that one horse back from. I'm actually going to bring that other one back eventually too. But there, if you see that hill right down there with the exposed stone, that's where I've been using a chisel in order to gather polished stone and stuff in order to get it for the foundry. And you, oh horsey, I've got a little green with me. I'm going to see if you're male or female. Ouch. If you're male or female or what you are, because I just may have to bring you home. Because, ooh, hello. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is some good stuff, and we got clay all around us. I mean, that's why I call it Winterhaven, because, I mean, I found it when we were suffering so bad. Hello, horsey. I'm going to put this on you if you don't mind, and then I'm going to feed this to you. Here. You are a female. Hey, female, please come with me, female. Cause I got the boy that looks just like you. Yep, he must have been your boyfriend, and I didn't know you were over here. So won't you come on, cooperate with me. Why don't you follow this? I think you'll like this. Well, there you go, guys. We're gonna bring a new horse home today. See if we can make it up here. Come on, Jose. Come on. What on earth are we gonna name you? You're lovely. Yes, you are. I think you're a very fine-looking animal. So we're going to have to go down this way so that you don't get hurt. There we go. Now we can go this way. Come on. Freak out the poor deer. Come on. We don't got far to go, but I'll tell you what, it can get a little hairy. Can you make it up here? I don't think he can. Oh, yeah. Okay, here he comes. I thought it had to be too wide. Come on. His name is Bucky, but I haven't been able to put a name tag on him. To do that, I'd have to bring in a anvil and a name tag. What are you doing, Bucky? Yeah. But Bucky and Bambi were the buck and doe that I brought back, and there's Bucky, Bambi, and then there was a second doe that I brought that I never actually hung a name on. But you come on over here. Yeah, come on over here. This makes me happy. What a wonderful thing to be able to, number one, to show our viewers, yes. And number two, you are just so pretty. I am such a sucker for Minecraft horses, I'll tell you. Just such a sucker for Minecraft horses. And it is about time for me to set up the blockade on the steps over there so that the horses can't get out. Well, actually, tell you what, my friend, why don't you come right in here. We're going to shift right click to drop that. And you just go ahead and graze. And I'm going to let these guys out because they haven't had a chance to graze either for a while. But that means, well, I'm going to, you guys are going to go up there on top and everything. So tell you what, why don't you come on in here. Come join the family. Come on. Come join the family. There we go. So let's see. So you are a male, right? Yep. And you are a female. Ho, 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 ho. We're going to have some beautiful, beautiful babies. Excuse me. I'm trying to close the door. There we go. I'm going to have to expand your guys' situation here. Yes, I am. Do that. But I think I'm just going to have to knock these out. I don't want them to climb up there. That would be unfortunate. And I'll replace them eventually with... what's your deal here? Okay, they break better with a pick, apparently. But because these have been worked with a chisel, they just vanish. We don't get anything back. But that way, they will not end up going up there. And that way, you guys can come out here and graze. Come on. Come on out here and get some grazing done. Wow, you are just, like, not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you? Come on. Alright, you... Oop. Come on. What's up with you? You can get through there just fine. I'm not going to sit here and play around with you all day, okay? So, here. Everybody be happy. You got yours. You got yours. Excuse me. You got yours. Make sure everybody's gotten their wheat. Unfortunately, she's not at a level yet where she can breed. Oh, here come the cherries. Woohoo! Alright, so now we know. It goes bananas and peaches, followed there shortly thereafter by cherries. I think they're cherries. Or are they apples? What do we got here? Apple? It's an apple, that's right. It's an apple tree. It's an apple tree. So that one on the end, this is the plum then. So this is a plum. This, I believe, is either a green apple or an olive. I think it's actually an olive. And these two are apple trees. I thought one of these was a green apple, but apparently I was incorrect. But wow, I'm going to have to harvest these apples before we lose them. But all right, guys. Well, geez, I've been carrying on about 35 minutes. I'm so pleased to bring you guys here and show you what's been going on here at Winterhaven. And I'll tell you what, it's so nice with as hard as it is to get started in this mod. Starting literally from nothing, rocks and sticks. It's a mighty pleasing sensation to have this kind of success and to do it legit. That's the best part out of all of it, to do it legit. I've wielded my executive power as server owner a couple of times. One time to save a player who basically was about to lose everything. In just a really, I have to honestly say, unfair manner. The universe was not being kind at all to them. And then I also wielded my supreme executive power in order to bring in traditional vanilla anvil and name tags so that I could name some of the animals that we can't name with the Terrafirmacraft name tags. Because I feel that's not, I'm paying almost $100 a month to operate the server. I don't think that's taking my power as server owner too far. So hello, why over here? There you go. Now they're picking up. Must have a little bit of lag here, but I'm gonna leave that upper stuff, the very top. Because that's a lot of apples to both store and to take care of and to cook with and eat. And oh, how magnificent. Looky there. So, we have anything sprouting up over here? I'm not sure when we get our cherries. I think our cherries actually are our first crop that comes in. I think it goes cherries first, peaches second, bananas third, and apples at the end of the growing season. And lemons are in there early someplace, but I don't remember where. But there we go, guys. So I guess that's enough wandering and mumbling and bumbling and fumbling. But this is what I have been up to. So now let's talk about where we're going. Geez, I put you guys through all this wandering around and babbling. Let's talk about where we're going here. So the first thing is that excuse me, may I help you? There's a small black fuzzy critter at my feet who's trying to convince me she is going to perish from starvation. Are you going to perish? my wife's cat. She's a grandma cat. She's very old. She's old and gray like me. And she's convincing me. She's trying to use the Jedi mind trick on me. She wants me to put food in her dish. But what's going to be happening is now that I've been able to gather the materials to do so, we are going to continue on with tutorials. We're going to show leather making and how to do more advanced stuff with metals and tools. We're going to get working on the forge so that we can start actually forging tools and stuff like that. And in addition, we're going to be doing some amazing exploration, and I think that we're going to kind of divide it up between tutorials so that I'll upload. So I'll probably do a bunch of tutorials ahead of time, and so I can upload those on a regular basis. And then in the meantime, our actual current episodes will be our epic journey. We'll probably jump on Cloud, our white stallion, and we'll probably take Mo with us and travel to some of these amazing places that we've seen. In addition, here on the server, I've come across another Terrafirmacraft mod pack that, there are a number of add-ins and things that have been made for Terrafirmacraft that are not in the basic Terrafirmacraft, things that allow us to have things like lanterns and some more expanded recipes and just a lot of neat stuff that adds a little more end game stuff and takes what kind of ends up being just kind of a continuous, monotonous, non-vanilla grind once you get to the tail end of things here, and turns it into something much more that keeps the Terrafirmacraft really exciting and rolling. And what I'm going to be doing is doing a couple of episodes demonstrating some of the additions and interesting things that are added in this mod. And then if you guys who play on the server think it's cool, what we'll do is we'll switch the server over. We shouldn't lose anything that we've got built here, and we should be able to add in wonderful things like some additional foods and bookshelves and tool racks and barrels and things like that. It also has the custom NPC mod, which means that I can create some custom mobs and that will spawn naturally in the world. Like, for instance, maybe some goblins or dwarves or somebody who spawn rarely, but when they do spawn, you can trade with them. Because one of the things that's also in this mod is the ability to take your metals, and once you form them into an ingot, to convert them into coins. And so we would have actual currency available to trade with these NPCs. I mean, there's some interesting stuff going. And now here's the final cool announcement. I have not only managed to pay the server through February 28th, meaning we've saved it for a second month in a row, but in addition to that, I've been able to do so at the highest tier. We are now at the dragon level of the hosting company that I'm going with. That means we can have an unlimited number of players on the server. It means we've got the maximum amount of memory available, and we're not going to run into the problem we did early on with the server, where basically we're going to run out of memory really fast. Every day I am doing a full backup and restart on the server to ensure that we don't lose anything, or if we do, it's only 24 hours worth of building or whatever that we're losing. Though if you get on here and play 24 hours straight, that's literally a Minecraft year in this game. But so I'm going to be doing some episodes to demonstrate the differences with this other version of Terrafirmacraft. It's got extra firma and decorations and I don't know what all. And then we'll decide whether or not to convert the server. And I will be doing some visits to some of these epic places I found while I was exploring for materials. And in addition, we will be doing many tutorials to show you guys how to continue on and get in some leather armor and all that kind of stuff. So in the meantime, I'm pretty much down to the babbling here. So I'm going to just give you guys a Minecraft high five with a freshly picked apple in your face. Whoosh! And I am out of here. I will be back with many wondrous things soon. Peace.